has your child on Maternity Line Show, where Zaynab unearths motherhood through unique stories in reproductive health.
Pregnancy is quite challenging for me. For the first pregnancy, I had to deliver at 32 weeks.
I hit my tummy on the COVID and immediately I was rushed to the hospital.
How about asking questions that benefit your child, babies, and toddlers?
Immunization for children has a lot of benefits. You vaccinate your child till the 15th month. Most parents stop at 6 months when their babies stop breastfeeding.
On the show that features experts and professionals across maternal and child health, join Zaynab as she amplifies voices of women for better physical, mental, and social well-being. We discuss parenting.
My kid is a bit older now. When he was younger, it was a bit more stressful, but now we kind of work with each other.
My name is Couvade. Thank you for bringing up this topic. So I'm a single mother.
And even hand the mic over to allies who are men and fathers, creating better outcome for child and maternal practices. Join Zaynab Fridays 12:15 p.m. on 99.3 Nigeria Info on Maternity Line Show, an all-encompassing medium for every woman, mothers and intending mothers.
This is
Maternity Line.
Maternity Line.
Yes, Lagos, today's show is not just about mothers or intending mothers, but of course, intending fathers too. Yes, just as you heard in the promo for the show. Welcome to the show. It's 22 minutes gone past the hour, 12 o'clock, right from our very beautiful studio located at 267A Etimi Ian Crescent, Victoria Island. Yes, that's where our studio is here in Lagos. In case you love to visit, just bring that business and we're ready to attend to you. This is Maternity Line Show. By the way, I am Zaynab Yekeen. Already, if you've been following the show or you tune in every Friday, you may have known what's coming on at this hour. And let me tell you, it's another Friday, a family Friday here on the show. Okay, and this time we're having a conversation that involves everybody's participation: the father, experienced mother, parents generally. Okay, should we say aunties, uncles, maybe grandmothers or grandparents should just sit back and relax, but of course you may also be a part of this conversation, because I tell you, it's a very interesting one, not the usual, the regular type of conversation that we bring in guests and then, but today is just about you and I, you, Lagos, and myself. I'll be going on a break in another in a minute, and David just doesn't stop all the disturbance live inside the office. Now I'm on air and David is on my case. David Okwara is his name, Lagos. David is begging me for a pen. David, I need my pen, please, because I need to take notes. Please return my pen. Now Lagos knows what's going on. Yes, today's conversation before David came in is, have you heard, to start with, Lagos, have you heard Couvade Syndrome? Yes. This conversation, by the way, is tagged Couvade Syndrome, the untold struggles of expectant fathers. Yes, so that's the conversation we're having today. I told you it's going to be very, very interesting. First, let me tell you that pregnancy isn't just about growing a baby. It's about growing into a new version of yourself, just in case you didn't know this before. Also, every expectant mother listening to me right now, you are doing something miraculous. Yes, you are. And to every father walking that journey beside her, your experience, your emotions, your quiet strength also matter. Lagos, I'll be back right after this time out. Please stay here.
Politics and the threat of U.S. action. This Friday on a special Borderlines Town Hall, we are tackling one of the most polarizing questions of our time. Is there really a Christian genocide in Nigeria? Or is this the politics of faith weaponized and misunderstood? Join Ireti Bakare Yusuf and her distinguished panel of bold voices. Reverend John Aya, Christian leader and peace advocate. Kabiru Adamu, security and intelligence consultant. David Hundane, investigative journalist. And Professor Sarah Eltontawi, scholar of religion and politics. Together, we will separate fact from fear and examine the truth, the politics, and the growing threat of U.S. action on Nigerian soil. Join the conversation live this Friday, November 7th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. only on Borderlines, Nigeria Info 99.3. Borderlines, the only show that takes you beyond borders.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 #3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Say hello, Lagos. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Abuja. This is Kids FM, the family fun radio. Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun facts, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.7 Kids FM or stream online at kidsfm.ng. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at kids.fm.ng for all the fun updates, giveaways, and behind-the-scene moments. Kids FM, let's play!
This isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines. We interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Mariana Cone, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk. We talk about the big stories and more.
Nigeria's newly appointed service chiefs have officially assumed duty, promising fresh strategies.
It's not just a proposal. What about enforcement? Our judiciary has made a laughing mock center. So why these people will leave the main problem and look for the one that is not important?
As rendered homeless now, they can just go to places. Is that what the government is saying?
A system that has become so corrupt that men have sold their souls for bread.
Proposes 6 new states. I thank the nation for not using the word approve.
How will that people feel? And how will they think? How will the world see this country?
It's as if we are dead psychologically. Because there is that propensity for officers to become political.
Everywhere you look in Nigerian football are failing spectacularly.
It's your station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This is
Maternity Line.
Maternity Line.
All right, Lagos, it's back to Maternity Line Show with me, Zaynab Yekeen, live on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Right, before the break, I was telling you about the conversation we are having today, and already I did reveal the name that actually some men, as studies have shown, actually feel pregnancy symptoms like the expectant mother herself, and that discussion is Couvade Syndrome, the untold struggles of expectant fathers. Okay, before I go deeper into that, I'd love to tell you, Lagos, that we still have our diaper giveaway ongoing. Okay, send me a message on WhatsApp if you're a mom who just welcomed your baby, or if you are listening and your wife just welcomed a baby. Will be glad to do some diaper giveaway. Many thanks to Mr. AY from the UK joining forces with me in supporting mothers and parents with money for diapers this period. We know what's up, okay? And what else? What I'm going to tell you? Okay, so my initial plan today was to revisit our conversation on Criminal Code Amendment Bill 2025, adoption, criminalization, and all of that, especially since November 4th. 3 days ago was the date the Senate Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters was expected to present its scrutiny report. You remember we mentioned that 2 weeks ago, but somehow the national attention has shifted, with the president of the United States of America, Donald Trump, alleged claim on Nigeria. So it's not looking like the whole country, including the Senate, they are busy doing something else. So hopefully we make that conversation happen very soon, okay? Because of course it's understood that while the country country debate politics rather, security and law, something equally profound continues quietly, right, in homes across Nigeria. The everyday miracle of life in the making. And this is why this conversation is equally important. We may want to laugh about it. We may want to learn. We may find it quite interesting or even unusual. And while we do all of that, I bet some fathers would learn a lot, especially from the experienced ones, experienced parents, including mothers and fathers themselves, okay? Because the research studies have shown that some expectant fathers actually experience pregnancy symptoms like nausea, they struggle with vomiting. I'm like, you're on you, it cannot even happen. And guess what? Like I always do, I did my research on this because I actually came across that report on the websites of international. I'm checking now. I think ICR. Yes, that's where I found that report just yesterday evening while I was busy doing something else. A lot I wanted to do on this show today. I wanted to discuss, including the alleged extortion of health insurance going on. So, but when I saw this, I'm like, okay, let me just get your thoughts on this, okay? I saw it. Oh no, not on ICR. I just remember that it's on Punch Healthwise. Yes, I remember. Yes, and that's a report is why men experience vomiting, mood swings during partner's pregnancy, and that report. In that report, experts are saying that sometimes experience pregnancy like symptoms when they are, men, fathers or father to be, intended fathers or expectant fathers rather, also experience symptoms like pregnancy when their partners are expecting, and this somehow has been drawing attention to the little known condition called Couvade Syndrome. Remember, I said I found these on HealthWise website. That's Punch HealthWise website, and that earlier there was an X post earlier where one doctor, Aji Down, stated that a woman can get pregnant and her husband too starts having pregnancy symptoms like her. And among a lot of other things that the doctor says include husband can start feeling like vomiting, gaining weight, and having mood swing. And in severe cases, the man can develop labor pain and tiredness. It is rare, he says. It is called Couvade Syndrome. And now, this particular tweet went viral. Many social media users reacted with surprise, amusement, and all of that. So I now decided to say, let me take this to radio too, to hear your thoughts, your opinion, your thoughts on this, because I mean, the social media people may have seen it, a number of them. So what do you think? Expectant fathers, experienced fathers as well, when your wife was pregnant with your child or your children, did you feel something like this? Or this is, I mean, I just read this out from Dr. Ajidaun, and it was earlier on X. Okay, so I'd love to know. All right, when your wife, or have you ever heard of Couvade Syndrome before? Have you ever heard about it? Where expect fathers experience pregnancy symptoms too? I'm hilarious, a bit hilarious. And so for men, others listening, I feel emotionally or different while your partner was pregnant. How can, one of the reasons we are having this conversation, how can couples better support each other, through pregnancy, physically, emotionally, and of course, mentally, that's psychologically, okay? And then why do you think this conversation about fathers' emotional experiences during pregnancy are still rare in Nigeria? I would love to hear you. I see calls already. Let me pick this one. Good afternoon. Oh. Please call back at 0201770993, 0201465790. You can as well message me on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp line is 0809 5975805. Zaynab Yekeen, I am not somebody was messaging. I don't like Joyce, do I? So again, 0201 2770993, 0201 4657190. I'll take this one from Ayodeji. Ayodeji goes, good afternoon, Zaynab. Another interesting one this afternoon. I know, right, Ayodeji? So I'm a father of 3, and I remember when my wife was pregnant with our first child, I wasn't available, so I wouldn't even know if I felt anything. But surprisingly, I was available, of course, for my second and third child. But during the second pregnancy, I was mostly at home in the evening, and then I've experienced some of these things. Sometimes I feel tired, and I feel like, could this be because of a lot of errands I have had to run for my wife? Well done, Zaynab. Oh well, it could be fatigue. Elle est fatiguée. He's fatigued, okay? He's tired. Sometimes, when your woman is pregnant, your wife, your partner, your spouse is pregnant, carrying your child, both of your child, right? It could be that you have a lot to do while you're trying to help out, maybe in the house, maybe on the street or anywhere. And sometimes, because you're also human, you tend to break down, not because you are lazy. So I understand all of that that Ayodeji says about his second child experience. I'd love to hear more of this because this is why I did not bring you any guest this afternoon. So keep it coming in. Ayodeji as open the floor. The WhatsApp number again is 0809 597 5805. Okay, so I'll just continue on this topic. Couvade Syndrome, the struggles of untold struggles of expectant fathers is the conversation. Okay, so today we're not just sharing experiences, okay, we are comparing notes. Just maybe expectant fathers listening can learn something as they build family. Okay, while we can laugh, we can do all of that, but at the same time we have to learn. Is the reason we are here now. This Couvade syndrome is sometimes described as sympathetic pregnancy. Okay, and in one international study, nearly 94 of men whose partners were pregnant reported one or more of these symptoms. And though we don't have solid research about Nigerian statistics, and also media reports reveal that many women have recognized these signs in their partners, even if they often laugh them off or dismiss them as coincidence. And now I'm just thinking to myself, right, that could this be a way of reconnecting or connecting spiritually, maybe, or bonding even with the child, if as a man you feel the same symptoms your pregnant wife is feeling, right? I'm just thinking, is it even possible? I know we have a quite number of men who listen to this show, okay, including those who are in the waiting room of God, looking, seeking and praying for fruit of the womb, and some of them have called into the show in time past. So your opinion also matters, okay? So if you love to be a part of this, please message me. I'd love to read your message. So I have this one from Godwin Zacchaeus. Sorry, I was looking at Godwin's message initially. Women, please don't leave this to men alone. Your own message also makes a lot of meaning. All right, so Zacchaeus message, see me tapping my screen now. My tab is freezing. Okay, now it's back on. I see this one from Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus says, good afternoon, Zaynab. Sometimes we should allow men, as you are doing, to share their experience on pregnancy too, because many of us have a lot to say, but it's looking like not all the time platforms like this exist. But now here you are, Zacchaeus. Let's have your message. You are making a comment. Okay, he just dropped his message. It says, when my wife was pregnant, she used to vomit a lot, and sometimes it gets so irritated. And who am I to act as if she's irritating me, because I know this is our child. And most of the times, like the first caller, the first person who messaged Ayodeji says, most of the times I feel tired too, because a lot to do in the house, a lot to handle, and this is not to paint my woman lazy, but women should take pity on men sometimes when they are pregnant. God bless you, Zaynab, for this topic. God bless you too, Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus Ayodeji, thanks for your messages. Lagos, we are still on this conversation. It's about you, fathers. Of course, mothers, intended mothers, you are welcome to sharing your thoughts on this particular one. Couvade Syndrome is the name, and we are allowing men to share the struggle, their untold struggles today on Maternity Line Show. So feel free to call in 0201 277 0993 0201 465 719 0009 597 5805. Now, interestingly, ahead of the show today, I visited many of our units here, departments where we have fathers. I was in conversation with Ahmed Lawal, our very top marketing official. Then also the newsroom, Mr. Onwara and in Wabodo. This other gentleman, one of our senior news editor too, is new. So apologies, I can't remember your name now. Uche or anyone listening to me, you can help me with his name. He told me his name, an Igbo name, please. I also met our sound engineer, Nazif Adigun. Also our Gen Z father, Michael. I wanted to drag them to come into the studio, but of course I understand many of them at this time of the day are busy doing their thing, and many of them, I mean a number of them, were also unwilling to come. Fellowship. I don't know why men hold back sometimes. Why? Sometimes you go, oh, it's all about women, you are not even allowing us to talk, like Zacchaeus mentioned in his message to me earlier. Now you see, Nas literally told me, am I the one who is pregnant? My own is just to ask her, are you okay? And I care for her. I bought a lot of things. I was always available. I was always present after work. But I did not feel any symptoms. That was me quoting Nazif. He said he did not feel. And I understand, just as reports is pointing out, that in Nigeria, not many. And what if it actually happens, but you are not looking at it from the perspective of or pregnancy symptoms? Yes, it happens. Okay? So sometimes you go from feeling nauseous, right? And to having mood swings. Sometimes maybe back pain. It could happen. Right? I know. It could be fatigue. You may even have cravings. Remember when we had that episode on cravings? God bless all my listeners, callers, commenters who contributed to that subject matter the day we had that conversation about cravings. I did enjoy myself as well. I remember one of my callers says she used to crave the beach sand. Yes, that she could have a lot of that. I hope you are listening. If you are listening, I would love to have you call into the show as well. I don't know, is anything wrong with the telephone lines? Someone was calling right at the beginning of the show, but now no one is calling, but it's okay. I'll be taking your messages if you drop them on WhatsApp. Also, we are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. Simply search Nigeria Info 99.3. Okay. Also, our Twitter is up and running. Also, our website, don't forget, our website is www.nigeriainfo.fm, and there is a chat room on there where you can drop your comments. We'll be glad to take all of them. What else? Instagram, yes, our Instagram is Nigeria at Nigeria Info FM Lagos. Why is it that you are choosing to message me today when I actually expected that, oh, this is going to be a very great conversation, especially expecting men like Merchant Man, yes, and a couple of other names I don't have in my head right now. This person is saying, okay, he's not talking to me. He was talking about the DSS coming for David outside, and that was such a long time message during What's Up Lagos. Okay, I see this one now. From House and Right, yes. Your name today, please remind me. She says, good afternoon, Zaynab. This one is for the men. It's not for us to talk, but we are allowed to share our experience as our men feel during the pregnancy. We are ready to do that. Yes, of course you are. Remind me. Okay, Falashade from House and Right. She dropped her name. She says, during my time, the way she put it, during my time, my husband would tell me, why are you always putting that bottle in front of you? You can as well just go to the bathroom to empty that saliva. Okay. So you were the type who used to have a container in front of one of my aunts like that. Auntie Kenny did that, but I don't know the kind of nature I have. If you like be throwing up or be messing yourself up in front of me, I don't act. Maybe it's just my nature. There are times I feel so irritated. Of course, I'm human, but I've had to witness a pregnant woman, Auntie Kenny, did that. Yes. And sometimes I may want to, I could feel like wanting to leave aside, but I would just think to myself at the same time that I'm also a woman and I don't know the kind of symptoms I will be exhibiting during my time, though I did not when I was pregnant with my child. So I understand what Folashade is saying here, and her husband was saying that she could as well. Oh, you are calling on WhatsApp. Let me enable this. Anyway, Folashade, I understand you quite well because I'd witnessed one of my aunts, but then what do you even think, women? What do you think when you're pregnant and you are doing that? Is it because you feel too tired to visit the loo to to empty the saliva or whatever? Or why do some pregnant women would rather have a container in front of them? It happens. I've seen that happen. Yes. So let's have your thoughts on that one. I'm trying to enable the WhatsApp call right now while I am still talking. It's a lot of multitasking here. I'll do that. I think I'll be going on a break in a minute. Yes. Okay, I've just done that. Those of you calling on WhatsApp, I've just enabled that. You may want to retry. The number 0809 597 5805. Okay, I'm trying to pick your call now. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Mm. Ouch. She dropped off. I heard her say she's pregnant and she was going to talk about her husband's reaction to some of these things that we are talking about. Please try again. You can. You sure can. I did not get your name. Okay, so since you're choosing to call on WhatsApp, it's okay. I'd love to take that. So far, I've had Zacchaeus, I've had Ayodeji, I've had Folashade on WhatsApp, and more messages here. Good afternoon, Zainab. This is Grandma Priscilla. Wow, we're having another Grandma Prisla messaging me. Grandma Prisla, please, if you can call in too, I'd love to take.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
The better quality long grain rice for my family, whether na white, jollof or fried rice. Mama Gold rice sabi sweet and e dey totori body with nutrients. E fine come sellense for mouth. E dey separate well for inside pot.
The ninth season of I Beg to Differ begins on Monday. After an enthralling conclusion to the 8th season, this season comes with a new twist. It's a battle of schools. At 4 p.m., the Outliers College faces elite crop schools on the topic, Nigeria should scrap WAEC and NECO for a unified exam. And at 5 o'clock, Ideal Crystal School faces Best Gift Comprehensive School on the topic, the Nigerian secondary school curriculum kills creativity. It's a new season, and the journey to the national tournament begins. I am Yvonne Ohaifo. Join Femi Daniels and me as we journey from the start of the season to the end. I Beg to Differ Season 9. 32 schools, one honor, one glory, one trophy. The champion of champions. League sponsored by GZ Industries, proudly supported by Obiwizi and Finna Microfinance Bank. I Beg to Differ. The tournament of champions.
All right, Lagos, I was going to take Grandma Prisla's message when that break came on. Grandma Prisla says, good afternoon, Zaynab. For some time now, I've been listening to your show, but I just don't know why I have not been able to call. I find this very interesting, by the way. Thank you, Grandma. So here is the thing. What exactly is wrong with the so-called Gen Z's fathers? During our time, even our husband, though they could be busy and be going on, but they were so much there for us. There was this chewing stick that my husband used to give me that time. But if I mention that, it may seem like I'm encouraging pregnant women to do that. So I will not mention that Grandma Prisla says. But sometimes it does stop pregnant women from gathering up saliva in their mouths. Thank you so much for what you're doing. I should find time one of these days and call into your show. Grandma Prisla, you are messaging from where? Oh, Mike did not add that. Okay, if you do during the course of the time, I would love to read it out. Okay, I have another one here. Hello, Zaynab. Since my wife gave birth to my third baby, this is about 9 months now, she's still finding it difficult to do things she used to do and complaining much. Nagging, not caring. So she used to do and complaining much. Nagging, not caring, and I am not finding it easy, but can't complain, not to add to her health challenges. Mark from Majek. Mark, I am sorry you're experiencing this with your wife, but I'd love to tell you this. Sometimes it is not the woman herself. All right, because a lot may also have changed. Not even may. A lot has changed in terms of raising a child or children. And you did mention that since she gave birth to your third baby, and that has been about 9 months ago, and she's still finding it difficult to do things she used to do, complaining much. Maybe she's doing a lot of house chores. Maybe you are not outsourcing. Maybe you are not always available. Just maybe. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. Maybe you're not always at home to help us sometimes, and now you're not also doing it deliberately because you also need to fend for the family. I understand, but please try as much as possible to talk things out with her. You can sit her down and let her know the way you feel and let her know that you understand that a lot of responsibilities, chores maybe, and do what you can to make life easy for the both of you. Please, Mark, thank you so much for your message. And I love the fact that you said you don't want to complain, not to add to your health challenge. What do you mean by that? Does she have a particular health challenge right now? Maybe since 9 months ago, or maybe you're just generally saying this as a statement, making a statement. But thank you for being such a sensitive husband. Motherhood, parenthood is proud of you. As much as I would love for us to get more thoughts on this conversation, unfortunately, it's time for the news at 1, and Tife is already live in the studio. Look forward to conversation we're having today on Down for Conversation, a repeat broadcast, by the way. And by 4 o'clock, we're having a town hall on Borderlines. Please be a part of it. Before then, Hard Facts will be coming live with Sheriff Quadri at 3 p.m. Stick around, Lagos, to go away.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Here's the news update. President Bola Tinubu has stated that Nigeria will defeat terrorism and remain united despite international concerns. Speaking at the Federal Executive Council meeting, he responded to reports about a proposed U.S. plan to attack Nigeria over alleged religious persecution. Tinubu emphasized that Nigeria is actively engaging with world leaders diplomatically and is determined to overcome its designation as a country of concern. He vowed that the government would crush terrorism and ensure security across every part of the country. In further development, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waide Shaibu, visited the Joint Task Force in Maiduguri on the 6th.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.